look, as a team, you never want to sacrifice a home game, but it seems like a plan that's really set up for success. Take us through the initial idea to where we are now, just a few days away from seeing this thing into fruition.
As much as I hate to give Dave Cottle credit, I have to give Dave Cottle credit. It was his idea, and it's a great idea. We have a lot of fans in the Baltimore, western suburbs, even southern Pennsylvania, who are on our social, digital, mobile distribution channels, etc. But just to have this mental block about coming as far as Annapolis. So we figure we need to take our show on the road, and we need to bring it to them so that they have a chance to see it and understand it. And so far it's been really good. We've got like 16 youth groups coming, many from southern Pennsylvania, some as far as Deep Creek Lake. They just wouldn't make the trek to Annapolis. I think some people in the western counties think Annapolis is on the eastern shore. I don't know. I mean,
it's a great place.
Yeah, it's a great place. So far it's really good. And of course, to play on a storied field and a storied building like Homewood, 100-year heritage. A lot of these players, as you know, as you did, played your college, games there at times, and it's pretty cool to remember those memories. So just keep the weather, on the positive, and we should see a good show.
So picking up an organization and moving it up the road may seem simple, but I know there's challenges. How has it all gone?
Well, simple things when you find out they don't have any Wi-Fi, or that to the extent that they don't want you in their locker room. That's hallowed ground, and I understand that. But the game day experience that we create here for our club seat holders, for our families, we can recreate all that there. It's going to take some shoe leather and some elbow grease, but we'll get it done. And to the extent that we can really take that show and give people a chance to experience pre-game, game, all that happens, we think will be a really great time for young and old.
You mentioned that Friday night, and it'll be fun and unique in the sense that it's a home game, but you'll play it at historic Homewood Field. Before we get to that matchup, though, I want to see if I can get your best Homewood memory. This is a Maryland defenseman who I'm sure doesn't have a lot of fond thoughts for the Hopkins Blue Jays, but you played on that field a bunch.
Sure. Always a pleasure to play there in front of their fans. And yeah, it's a great venue. I think it's one of the most, historic venues in the sport, and it'll be fun to play there. I think a lot of guys are from the Baltimore area. We're going to touch a lot of new fans or different fans, so it'll be exciting. It's kind of weird, but to be a Maryland guy going back there, being the home team, it's a little weird. But they've been a great host, and they've been very helpful in bringing our game to Hopkins, and we're excited about it. So.
And I want you to take your president hat off here, because I asked Coach Reese about it, and he was pretty funny. As a former Maryland Terrapin lacrosse player, going to Hopkins as a home game has to be an odd feeling for you.
Odd is a good word. Odd is a good word. Look.
How about memory?
Yeah,
how about
memory.
Best or worst memory from your time at Homewood?
I lost 9 games in my 4 years at Maryland. 8 of them were Hopkins.
Wow.
So I don't have a whole lot of fondness for that. We want more.
So you could use some good news Friday night.
I could use some good news. That would be fun. But give him credit. Petro's done a great job. He's a good friend of our program. So we're happy to be there. And those are ancient memories that we just relive in alumni weekends.
Follow the ball, people. Everyone thinks 44 and White has it. 55's got other ideas.
I don't know if somebody told me that you deserve all the credit for this idea, but what do you feel like this will do for this team and this fan base to get to see you guys in a different light?
I think the name Chesapeake was given for a reason by our owner. I think the connecting with people that might be outside the radius that would think about driving down a game has been a real positive. As Mark stated earlier, we had a bunch of groups that we wouldn't normally get for an Annapolis game. But I think a lot of people want to come see us play and come see Hopkins and see what it looks like in Hopkins. And so I think it's a real positive. I think I've had more calls about tickets for guys that haven't come down to Annapolis. So I think there's a group of people that want to see it. We're playing they're playing a fast speed type of game right now. We're running from defense to offense, and I think they're going to enjoy seeing the shot clock and see the pace of the game.
And I'll put you on the same cue here with Coach Reese and Mark Burdett. You've spent a lot of time on Homewood Field as a coach at Loyola, at University of Maryland. Memory, good or bad, that always resonates you when you start to walk through those gates?
We've had some good games there. We've had, obviously, anytime you play a team in multiple years, you've had some bad losses and everything. But, you know, to me, it's about the people. You know, Dave Petrobal was an assistant of mine at Loyola for 1 year before he became the coach that he is. Janine Tucker was a student at Loyola, played at Loyola. And Mary John Tucker, who was my assistant. So
Now his son's on your team.
Now his son's on our team. So to me, there are no negative memories. Anytime you get to play in a game that's where you're competing and you're fighting and the guys are working together, it's a tremendous experience.
Awesome. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.